Hey guys! My name is Amelie and I'm a second year illustration student at Falmouth University. And in this video, I'm going to be going through my in-person interview experience and kind of run you through what the day might look like for you and tips and tricks before going for your interview. I decided to do an interview in person for a few reasons. One of them being that I really wanted to show my work in person. I was doing my foundation at the time, so I had a lot of different types of works, and I thought that the best way of showing it was just by going through it and talking to someone in person. I kind of just had loads of life drawings and just sketchbook pages. I'll put a few pictures on screen for you. It wasn't so much a mess, but I thought that I would be more confident speaking about it in person than kind of putting it in a PDF and like having little notes. That just worked better for me. And also it meant that I got to speak to some of the lecturers. At my interview, I didn't just meet my lecturers. I actually ended up meeting one of my best friends, Nancy. It just so happened that we had our interview at the same time and we had met previously maybe once. This really connected us and we ended up going out to a concert after our interview. So you never know who you're going to meet on that day and who you will become friends with. We're both on the course at Falmouth now, and we continue to go to the Cornish Bank. Another reason why I wanted to do an in-person interview was to look at the campus again. I had already been on the open day, but I went by myself, and out on the interview, my mum came with me. So this was good so that I had someone to talk to, and so she could also see what I wanted. And yeah, it's always good to have someone with you to talk about university. If it's not one of your parents, one of your friends, or even one of the student ambassadors. Going on the open day was great, obviously, because, everyone is there. So many people can show you around. But when you go for your interview, it's a lot less overwhelming. There are less people there, so you can have a one-to-one tour with someone from your department and they can really show you what it is that if you have an interest in printing, you can have a proper look at the print studios, or if you're really interested in research, you can go through the library and take more time there. That's what I did during my interview. And that was really helpful for me because I had seen all of the facilities, but I hadn't seen them properly. And I did. Okay, so now my one piece of advice before doing your interview is to look through the Falmouth website. There is everything you need on there. They have a bunch of questions of what you will probably be asked. And before I did my interview, I wrote down notes to all of the questions, just to kind of think about everything beforehand. But you've probably already answered them in your personal statement. And, if you're really passionate about your course, you probably already know. So don't stress. Think of it more as just a casual conversation where you get to talk about your work and you get to meet new people. And you get to see new art facilities, which is all really exciting. That's my one piece of advice. It's also a checklist at the end of just a few things that maybe you should do when you're in Falmouth or, before your interview. But don't stress. You'll have a great time. It's always good fun to be on campus. So, best of luck to you. You will do amazingly. And I hope to see you in Falmouth next year. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.